Yeah, alright. Up a little late today. The sun beat me to it. Well, that's not true. I've been lying on my air mattress, whining about my back and doom scrolling TikTok for the last few hours because the back hurt too much to think about getting up. I think maybe I should try and find a mattress topper or something, like a thick foam, one of those eggshell carton type of bumpy foam topper, mattress topper things, just to try and help with that. Because the air mattresses not good for people in the best of health to sleep on long term. If you've got a bad back, ugh. Yeah, something's got to change. I don't know, man. How down bad do you have to be to put something like this on a public toilet door in the middle of nowhere? That's desperation right there. The time I retired to the van yesterday evening, I had this whole place to myself. But sometime after the sun went down, 3 caravans turned up. 2 of them marked the same brand. I wonder if they're rentals or something. I wonder if they're traveling in a literal caravan, I suppose. So I did hear them arrive last night, but I didn't clock that there were 3 of them because I didn't look outside. I just thought all the extra tire noise was them trying to reverse and trying to find a flat spot or something. Right. Got the jet boiler back there, boiling up some water. Also have a new shelf-stable food to try. Haven't seen these before, but I caught them in the supermarket the other day. And these are continental, which I'm more familiar with instant soups and stuff, powdered soups and canned soups and stuff like that. But these I've never seen before. I don't know whether they're new or I've just never noticed them before. They're like cup of soups, but with noodle-based meals, I guess. This one, bolognese, carbonara, mac and cheese. So just make it in the, make it in your coffee cup kind of thing. They're only small portions, so if I was going to have that for dinner, maybe 2 of those. But just for a get up and go breakfast, I thought I might try the mac and cheese this morning. I mean, inside it just looks like any other mac and cheese mix, really. Be interested to see what the bolognese looks like. I should get 2 coffee cups. I can use the rest of the water for some coffee. Tea. I bought some tea. I bought Earl Grey tea, but I don't have enough cups. I was thinking I could make it directly in that, but then I have to clean it. Am I that lazy? Pretty watery so far. Oops, here's a noodle. So, I guess we wait for 6 minutes for this to cool off a bit, thicken up, and then we'll see what's what. There we go. You'll be cozy and out of the wind. Just there. Right, see you in 6 minutes. Wish I had some black pepper. I always like my mac and cheese with a bit of cracked black pepper. I just met a big fluffy dog. I was just making my, mac and cheese, and he just rushed up to me. I was a bit nervous at first, but then I squatted down and gave him some encouragement, and we had a little play and a little rub, and then just plonked down right in front of me. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera out for that first little bit, so all the footage I've got is off his back. That, by the way, is a wonderful sign of trust from a dog. If a dog sits with their back to you, that means they're not scared that you are going to be, a threat to them, and they in turn are looking out for you. They're like, "What's over there? This is my human now. Nothing shall harm this human. Nothing shall come close to this human without my approval. For I am Fluffy Dog, friend to man." Hello, sweetheart. Look at you, instant trust, sitting with your back to me, guarding me. Hey. Good look. Look at your face. Hey? Aren't you an absolute darling? Those your people over there? Nope. Those are the people I said hello to yesterday. Rocky, I'll come to you, okay, buddy? Steady. Easy. Hello. Oh!
Hey, no jumping. Anytime we like let him loose in a dog park, you basically forget it. He's not well trained enough to come back and all those things, so still working on it.
Just made of joy and cinder blocks, isn't he?
What's your dog's name?
That's not my dog.
Oh,
Just came up to me. I was just making some breakfast and he wandered up and said hello.
I'll take him over that way.
Dogs just get me, man. Literally never met a dog that didn't love me. I don't know what it is. There's a theory that it's an autistic thing, because autistics are, we mean what we say and we say what we mean and we do what we mean, and the theory is that dogs pick up on that because dogs are exactly the same way. The dogs don't lie, that they're not capable of it. And many autistics are the same way. We're just, we're not wired up for deliberate, malicious deception. Self-protection, deception, sure, but that doesn't feel good, and if we do it long term it does horrendous things to our mental health, and actually some evidence suggests that it does physical long-term damage. If we are forced to mask for extended periods, it literally damages our brain, apparently, according to some medical research I've seen. So that's a fun fact. But yeah, autistics and dogs, sing out. What's your experience been like with animals? I mean, you know, autism is a spectrum, we're not all the same, but as a general rule, you know, one of the base things in autism is that inbuilt emotional honesty, and they say dogs pick up on that because dogs, like I said, dogs are exactly the same. Probably why it was in the furry community. I'm not a furry, but you know, I did a video about furries and explored it and stuff. I got to know several furries, and although there's a fistful of furries in my regular audience. Hi guys. But yeah, it's not a secret that the furry culture is filled with a lot of people with neurodivergencies. But yeah, there's a lot of autistic furries. I wonder if that's why there's so many dogs. Fursonas. Dogs and wolves, easily the most popular fursonas. I wonder if that's why. I should apply for a research grant. How do you apply for a research grant when you're a homeless, van-living dork? Alright, between that little aside and the playtime with the doggos. Oh yeah, it's thickened up a bit. Not sure. Yeah, it's still pretty watery. Watery than mac and cheese should be, so less water next time I think. But smells the part. Yeah. I mean, the flavour of the broth, I guess you would call it, it's pretty good. It tastes like a pretty standard, you know, microwave mac and cheese kind of deal. The noodles are a different story. Now, really disappointing noodles. But they are at least carbs and starch, so good fuel. It definitely does need the black pepper though. Ever try that? A little black pepper in your mac and cheese? Or paprika. A little splash of paprika in your mac and cheese. There you go. There's a tip for you. Just what am I going to say? 6 out of 10 on the packet version of mac and cheese. Obviously we can't compare it to from scratch, but as far as the, you know, packet mix stuff you buy off the shelf, it's ready to, you know, stovetop or microwave, or in this case just add hot water. I give it a 6. Definitely had worse. Okay. for his next adventure. Now then, let's see if the super glue did the trick. Now you're staying put, you bitch. That'll teach you. A little cyanoacrylate will get your job done. Yeah. Hear me, for I am master of adhesive. I am sticky. Wait. So, hot breakfast, as it was, Enderby. Serotonin boosted by doggo interactions. That's a medically verifiable fact, by the way. Interaction with dogs boosts serotonin levels in humans. So I might stand half a chance at regulating my mood, at least for a while. Yay! Now the thing comes where, what am I going to do today? I don't know. I might go back to, what's the nearest town? Ballarat, I think. I'll go back to Ballarat and maybe hunt down a mattress topper. See what they're worth. Kmart probably have some. Is there Kmart in Ballarat? No, I don't know. Big W? I don't know. Whatever the case, I think I'll head back to Ballarat anyway and go west from there instead of south this time and leapfrog over Melbourne, see what's on the other side of Melbourne before I eventually wind my way back into Melbourne for PAX. Because I could drive straight to Melbourne today, but so much more days to fill before PAX. Alrighty then, less than an hour later I'm back in Ballarat. It was closer than I thought it was. I thought I just made good time. It was a very smooth drive, just hardly any other traffic. Of course it is, like, you know, barely 9 AM Sunday morning. But yeah, I pulled up to a shopping centre car park here. Looks like there aren't very many cars around in here either. I got Starbucks, I got Hungry Jack's, I got Pet Barn, I got Auto Cheap, I got BCF, I got Woolworths, I got a bunch of shops around me to take a wander in, stretch the legs, kill a bit of time. But yeah, I didn't do much walking yesterday, so I really should get in an hour or two of just wandering today. Good for the back, especially when all I've been doing is either laying back there or sitting here. Oh yeah, there's a Kmart in the shopping centre here somewhere as well. And I reckon that's my best bet for a mattress topper. I swear I've seen them there before. Looking at that Hungry Jack's over there. Do I want Hungry Jack's? Not really. Don't know what I want. I do know I want something though. I mean, that cup of, watery, cheesy noodles was decently tasty. But it was a very small portion. And I do need more something. We'll see what we find. Aha. No. I was right. They had mattress toppers, just not the ones I need. Not the style I need, not the size I need, more importantly. Saw a Starbucks nearby. got myself a $6 coffee. That's that thing for almost half an hour. Just sipping away, surfing on the phone. It was calming. Still hungry though, so popping into Woolworths. Let's see if we can find something to snack on. I figure I'll limit myself to one fancy, coffee place coffee a week. It is demonstrably better than the instant stuff, but it's also quite expensive for a coffee. I mean, the instant coffee, like the per cup price, is about 46 cents, works out to. Whereas the $6.40 for a Starbucks coffee, the price difference doesn't equate the quality difference in taste and experience really. But psychologically the treat. Speaking of which, I went to Woolies, tried to find something to fill the belly with. My fellow autistics will know this, but sometimes we get really picky about food, and I mean 3-year-old at the dinner table kind of picky, where you just sometimes nothing. No, don't want that. And there's like one thing that you want, but you can't find that one thing sometimes, and you don't even know what that one thing is until you see it. It's one of my least favorite things about the autism experience. There are some weeks I will just eat the same food over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, sometimes months. Not every autistic experiences that, but a fair few do, and I'm one of them. And sometimes your supermarket will stop selling your favourite comfort food. Like happened several times over the last 10 years. Well, my local supermarket where I was in Sydney, there was a certain brand of party pies. Americans, you'll need to translate that, little meat pies. And certain spaghetti sauces, the tinned ones that come with meat. I found that in this store. They didn't stop making it. The supermarket I was at just stopped stocking it, which is annoying. So I bought a can of that. Can't really make it yet because I don't have a proper camp stove, but I bought a tin of it just because I saw it there. You can eat it cold straight out of the can as well. Like I've done that heaps of times. Good on sandwiches. And they didn't even have my preferred cheese and bacon rolls, which obviously I've had twice in recent vlogs. It's one of my comfort foods, but I got these instead, which are mini pizza scrolls. They're on special. Never had these. Don't know if they're any good, but they feel very fresh. So, ooh, they do smell good. Like they smell like proper pizza sauce. So, let's have a go at you. Actually not bad. Yeah, there's a very strong tomato paste kind of taste to it, which is part of a proper pizza sauce. But you know what I mean, right? There's proper pizza sauce and there's tomato paste, and there's just a slight flavor difference between the two. This is slightly more on the side of tomato paste. There's no other real herb. I mean, there might be herbs. I can see some sprinkles of what used to be herbs. Just little speckles of dark things. But, yeah, not much cheese either. I think I see a speck of cheese or two in there. Needs more cheese. Everything needs more cheese. That'll do. I'll have a couple now. Save the other 4 for dinner or something, I think. At least today is actually sunny. The last 2 days have been pretty overcast, and this thing has hardly charged at all. But today we're getting a green charge light, which means we're charging at full power. So hopefully by the end it'll be back to tippity top. Sorry, I just got distracted. Doggo. I want to go play with the dog. Oh, I think it's an old doggo. She's walking a little bit funny. I think she might have some hip problems. Aww. fuck. The campsite I had planned on staying at tonight got a couple of problems. Problem number one, there was no indication when I looked at it on Google Maps that this particular campsite is reserve only. Also, there was no indication that it's closed right now for winter. It's not winter anymore, but in 6 days' time it'll be open. Missed it by that much. So, we're getting on in the day. I usually like to be setting up at camp right now to give me some daylight hours to settle in and start editing and make a meal, but dear, oh dear, oh dear. Need a new plant. Well, that's creepy. Someone's just left an animal skull on top of this pile here. That's not where the animal died. Someone moved that skull there. I don't know which animal that skull belongs to. It's about the right size for a kangaroo, but I don't know if that's the right shape for a kangaroo. Oh, look at that. Damn it. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? Not only am I too early for the campsite to be open for this season, but I'm too early for the booze trees to be ripe. Just can't get the timing right today, can I? Oof. Little buddy, you can't get in. That's glass. What are you trying to do? Don't hurt yourself. Right then, managed to find an alternate campground not too far from where I was planning on camping, about 20 minutes or so. It's quite pleasant here too, should be perfectly fine. It is permitted to camp here overnight. There's a recreational sports oval back there. We've got some facilities over there, just basic toilets and a little covered area and one of those barbecues. There are also some power points back there as well, just in case you wanted to charge your phone or your laptop. There's a little sign above it saying, hey, this is a low current circuit. Right, it's only good for your phones and your laptops. Don't go crazy. Don't go running an extension cord out to your caravan or anything, you nutbags. But yeah, it's nice to have that there. So yeah, I guess this is me for tonight. And I don't think I'm going to get another sunset picture on this one because the sun's going to set just behind those trees there. So yeah, but yeah, I'm surrounded by gum trees, actually, surrounded by gum trees. There's probably going to be some wildlife around. We are in a secluded area, down a little dirt track and off to the side of a dirt track. So yeah, it should be fairly quiet, especially being a Sunday night. I don't think we'll see many other people turn up, if any. There are a couple here at the moment who don't seem to be camping. They're just here with their dog, having a little picnic on the oval back there. I did say hello to the dog. They wouldn't let him off the leash to play with me though. So I can't end my day with a playful dog. But she was very excited to see me. So I'll take that serotonin for what it's worth. So, I guess we'll sign off at this point. I don't think there's anything else likely to happen or be worth noting in a vlog. Just gonna set up the van, curl on the back, get the video editing process started. And actually I haven't checked whether I've got any signal here. I got a couple of bars worth of signal and the upload speed's a little under 4 megabits a second, so that should be perfectly adequate for getting a video uploaded, you know, before my laptop's battery goes flat or something. Yeah, so yeah, but we'll sign off at this point. Everything should be uploaded and scheduled as normal for this vlog for you. And thank you very much for everybody who's given the likes and the thumbs, left a comment, help with the algorithm. There's a new thing that YouTube's doing at the moment, hypes. I got an email about it the other day, and apparently it's active on the channel as of today because someone's left one on yesterday's video. But yeah, the hypes work on a point system. The more hypes you get within the first 7 days, it contributes to your score for a leaderboard that might help you get more exposure, and it's for channels with less than 500,000 subscribers, which I am. So go ahead and hit the hype button. I don't even know what it is. I haven't looked. There must be a button named hyped. You scroll down, you'll see it. There's probably something. Give it a go. See if it works. Bet you it doesn't, because YouTube is all about performative stuff when it comes to helping small creators out. I've never seen anything they do that claims to help small creators actually help small creators. Ever. And I've been doing this for 2 decades. Anyway, thank you for all the support and that kind of stuff. And thank you, special thank you, extra thank you, super thank you to those of you who've done extra above and beyond support with the PayPal link, the Patreon, super chat thingies, all that kind of stuff to help contribute to me having money to spend on surviving. I appreciate that, I really, really do. So, yeah, hopefully you have a good one wherever you are. I'm going to attempt to have a good night's sleep. I really wish I had found a mattress topper though. Back is in not in good shape today.